Right now I'm going to tour a $12 million horse ranch about 10 minutes outside of Little Rock. Take a look.
My name is Logan Wilmington, and this is the one and only $12 million Pine Hill Ranch in Ferndale, Arkansas.
Whoa, hold your horses. Before I tell you about this equestrian facility, first we got to tell you a little story about the owner. So way back in 2004, the owner of this facility purchased his very first American saddlebred horse. He drove all the way from Arkansas up to Oklahoma to purchase his very first American saddlebred horse. Now, he purchased this horse for only $1,000 because the story goes the horse's neck was too short, ears were too long, and the horse just simply didn't have enough action in it. Now, this horse had never even been in a trailer, but he brought that horse back to Arkansas. And 3 years later, he wins his first national title. And by the time the horse retired in 2015, the horse had won 4 more national titles, giving the horse 5 national titles to its name. Now, the story is a testament to the perseverance, but also what great training and what great coaching can do to an animal or even to humans. And this is what the Pine Hill Ranch stands for. Now, the Pine Hill Ranch is nearly 200 acres. It has 2 15,000 square foot arenas. One is indoor, the other's outdoor. They're both fully illuminated at night. The Pine Hill Ranch also has an 8,000 square foot barn that is partially heated and cooled. But let's get back to the tour.
Now, before we tour the entire property, I want to start out here at the front gate. So of course, you got keypadded entry, you've got a little fire alarm. The stonework was amazing on this property. We'll move over here to the gate. You've got the beautiful PHR with gold accent standing for Pine Hill Ranch. You've got the beautiful iron gates. You look up top, it says Pine Hill Ranch. This place is beautiful. I promise this video does not do it justice. Now, as we look even further, you can see we've got these beautiful light accents. And come up here, look through the gate. Come up here with me, come up here with me. Come on, take a look. And then right outside, there's the beautiful Pine Hill Ranch. So when you enter the property, there are 7 paddocks, right? So just different spots to hold your horses. No pun intended. But in all seriousness, as we walk down even further, we've got awesome, I think they're steel gates. The owner spared no expense when creating this property, when building this property. So right here, we've got steel gates, we've got the paddock number. If we walk down here, one thing that I've noticed is that almost every single one of these paddocks has a water hookup. This is really, really important, especially in the summer when it gets really hot out in Arkansas. Now, the more I walk around the exterior of the property, the more I notice that it's the fine details that really makes this property. So we've got these huge, beautiful pine trees. I'm sure they had cut plenty of them out when they were building this property, but you see they've replanted a few of them. They've even got landscaping lights out here around the trees. But if we really want to talk about lights, and if you love riding at night, the outdoor arena is fully lit at nighttime also. No pun intended there. Now, we were walking back, right? And the horse is over here yelling at me, so I'm gonna give it a pet. Now, one thing I do want to talk about, this place comes with all kinds of equipment. Beautiful horse. Didn't want to be pet. You want to be pet or not? I don't have any food. But one of the really cool things about this property is all of the equipment, everything conveys, minus the owner's personal horses, saddles, and of course, you can't take his Harley Davidson. Now, we're right outside the 15,000 square foot arena. One thing I want to point out, you've got a lighted sidewalk all the way through, beautiful landscaping lights. And this arena has a dust-free flooring. Now, if you ask me what that means, I really don't know, but I know it's very expensive and it's really, really nice. So when you're out riding your horse, the dust doesn't come up so much as if you were just on a dirt arena. So as we look out here, you've got the beautiful lights, you've got the dust-free arena, you've got the tarp that's about to blow over because man, or the tent that's about to blow over because man, it is cold out here. Now follow me. So as we come over here to the arena, I want you guys to really think and dream with me for a second. And it's gonna be really hard because it's about 30 degrees out here and the wind is really blowing. So imagine you're out here, your kids are out here, or maybe you decide you want to train horses for a living and they're out here running around and you're just getting a sip of cold beer and watch it all unfold. This is the place for you. So now as we walk this way, I mentioned that there were utilities everywhere, right? So I'm making my camera guy do a 360 on me. But right here, we've got more water for all your equestrian needs. And then look back over this way. I love the metal work here at this facility. Once again, you've got the PHR, Pine Hill Ranch logo right here outside of the property. As we walk up this way, you can see the beautiful one of 2 facilities on this property. We've got beautiful wood chips so your horses don't hurt their feet. And look at the cedar siding. This place is amazing. All right, so we're in late December in Arkansas and we're filming this video, and even the landscaping is still beautiful. Now keep in mind, it's about 30 degrees out here and extremely windy, but the groundskeeper of this property does an amazing job. Now just look over to the right and look at the beautiful accents on the building. And you know, all the employees and everything stays when you purchase this property. It is completely ready to go. This is your very own equestrian training facility. So inside of each one of these doors, gates, whatever you want to call it, is where the horses live, right? So you can open the door. You could have a freaking petting zoo out here with the horses looking out. And you know what? If I was a horse, I'd want to live here because I would get that amazing, cool summer and winter breeze wide in those doors. And then if we look up, we've even got windows. So there's natural light inside of the facility, along with the beautiful illumination all the way around the property. Looking up this way, we've got several more paddocks with some more pasture. Now, as we make our way to the back of the property, you've got another indoor training facility. So on those rainy days, or maybe the days you just want a little bit of shade, you can come train inside. Now, this place has a full speaker system, a box, can seat about 50 people. Perfect. So right over there is a little bit of seating that I was talking about. But as I walk in here, it feels almost like it's a Western bar, like I'm in a movie, you know? You've got these chairs right here. Sip a cold beer. You got a couple big ass fans to keep it cool in here in the summer. And yeah, those are really big ass fans. I'm not just cursing to curse dad. But in all seriousness, this place has still got the dust-free sand or dust-free flooring, whatever it is that makes it to where all of the dust doesn't come up. You've got a heater on either side of the property. You've got a little announcer's box right there. Speaker systems. You've got a security system in here so that you can watch the riding from inside of the facilities. Then you've even got some natural light up in the center of the property. Now, something that I keep pointing out time and time again is just the metal work on this property. Everything up here was constructed very well. Like you know when you go in an old barn and you feel like something's gonna fall apart? This is not the place. When you purchase this property, you're purchasing something that will last. As we walk around the exterior of the property, you've got more of the exterior illumination that I've been talking about. You've got a beautiful retaining wall out this way. You can even see where there's natural light let into the arena by those beautiful windows up that way. But really something I want to talk about for a second. Cami Fell with ArcBest Realty is awesome. She's the one who's letting us come out here and explore her listing and shoot a video to tell you guys about it. As we're walking around the exterior of the property, the ironwork is amazing. I know I keep on talking about it. You've got a spot to tie your horse up about anywhere inside of this facility. And as we walk around more, you know, being a real estate agent, you can tell when a lot of properties aren't built well, and you can tell when properties are. And even looking at the metal beams, it's just a chef's kiss. Now on this property, you've got a total of 8 miles of trails. You've got trails this way, you've got trails that way. You've got trails every single way. Now, if you've ever ridden 8 miles of trails on a horse, you know that takes a couple hours. So there are quite a bit of trails out here to ride. But I told you guys that this ranch was ready to rock and roll. So what I meant by that is there's a lot of things that convey with this property. So right here, we've got an awesome horse trailer. If we look over this way, we've got a farm truck. I'm not sure if this is the farm truck that conveys or not. So I'm not trying to give away anybody's truck, but know that there is a farm truck that conveys. I think this is the truck that conveys. You've got a F250 Power Stroke. Pretty nice truck. You've got another trailer here. You've got a sprayer back that way. You've got a couple lawn mowers. You've got a spreader. This place is ready for you to purchase it and enjoy it. So now we're gonna look at the inside of the beautiful Pine Hill Ranch. I'm right here with Miss Cami Fell, and you can hear the horses yelling in the background. So, Cami, tell me about the property.
It's magical. A horse lover's dream. They're excited to be on camera with you.
Yeah, the horses are very excited. So she was telling me about, you know, all the cedar siding throughout the property.
Yeah, the pine and the metal.
The ironwork
Yes.
here is awesome.
Yeah.
And then, so what was around the back that you were trying to show me? Was it a miniature horse, or was it?
Oh, I have something to show you.
All right. Come on, you guys gotta follow me.
But as we walk back here, I want to talk about a couple things. So we've got these beautiful hella windows. We've got bays that open up. I showed you guys the exterior of them. But these bays open up to where the horse can stick their head out the window. So if you want to have a petting zoo, or maybe you want your horse to have a cool breeze, this is what you want. All right, was it in this bay?
It's the next one.
Okay.
Newest addition to the Pine Hill Ranch. His name is Wilbur. He's a baby miniature donkey.
So does Wilbur come with the Pine Hill Ranch?
That's negotiable.
For the right price?
That's right.
So for the right price, you can have Wilbur at your very own
Negotiable.
Pine Hill Ranch.
Exactly.
All right, tell me about this room.
So this is the wash basin. You can secure your horses in here.
Talk about hold your horses.
That's right. Hold your horses. You also have radiant heat so that they'll be warm when the cold water comes on.
And something else that I love about this place, you've got the cedar on the ceiling, but you know, when I say they spared no expense when building this place, they spared no expense. You've got a copper sink right here. Now this is something that's just now becoming popular in new construction homes in Arkansas. And this place was built 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
Oh my goodness, this place is awesome. All right, so let's check out, is this the man cave, the Harley room?
The Harley room, man cave.
Whatever we want to call it. So, after you. Oh wait, this is the famous horse I was talking about. This is Girlfriend. Right now she's on a diet. She's not allowed to have any treats. I feel bad for her. I love Little Debbie's. But let's check out the man cave, also known as the Harley room. All right, so we call it the Harley room, number one, because of the theme. But can you put a Harley in here?
That's right. These doors can open, and there is a ramp. You just drive right in here and park your Harley.
This is pretty sweet. All right, let's go upstairs. Right here, we've got a beautiful loft area, more cedar accents, some awesome furniture. There was a TV up here. Rumor has it, some horses got mad, came up here and took it down. But yeah.
So you can watch what's going on in the barn below. You can sit up here in the cool months. It's not very comfortable in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer get real hot. You can even look out that way. You can watch horses coming in and coming out of the arenas.
That's right.
So we're outside of the stalls, and we've got equine classic stalls. I've heard these are really fancy. They've got padded floors. Once again, you've got the windows up top, and then you've got another gate, a gated style window. Is that how you say it?
It'll open. It's a full window.
You've got a full window that will open up entirely for the horse, and then there's some kind of special bug system in here. Tell me about that.
Correct. In the warmer months, there is a bug spray system that is on a timer, and it's also synced with the fans. So the fans turn off about a minute before the bug spray and stay off for about a minute after, so that it doesn't blow the bug spray out. And you keep the pesky flies off your horses.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's go inside of the parent room, as they call it. They have horse riding lessons out this way, so this is a spot for parents to hang out. You got stainless steel countertops. You got stainless steel appliances, beautiful countertops. You got a mini split in here, and then what's special about that TV?
So parents can hang out in the lounge while lessons are going on in the barn. You can watch closed circuit TV and watch your children doing their riding lessons right here on the TV. If you don't want to be out in the hot barn.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. Let's check something else out. This is my second favorite part of this property. It's the tack room. Now, as we go into the tack room, you've got the black accented wall with a few more appliances that kind of elongates the room since the roof is black too. You've got all the saddles. Now, everything conveys with the property minus a few of the owner's saddles. And then there's this really cool tack wall. Tell me about it.
It's so exciting. So you can come in here and load the wall with your saddles for the lessons for the day.
Okay.
And
it rotates!
Rotates out.
So you can get your horse ready without having to bring your horse into the tack room or without having to carry any of your equipment.
Yep, exactly. You just rotate it all the way out, walk your horse up, and get your horse ready for the day.
So right now we are inside of the feed room. We've got a commercial grade 3-compartment sink, right?
Correct.
And then out here, Miss Cammy was pointing out to me, number one, we've got these beautiful barn doors, but you know, when you bring all your feed back and you want to store it, you don't want to be lugging that stuff a mile. So you've got a loading dock right here. You can see the tractor is backed up to it. And another cool thing is the tractor comes with the property.
Now there's 2 things that I forgot to mention about this property. Number one, the owner's quarters is less than half a mile up the road. That is not included in the ranch purchase price, but you will have first right of refusal on his home when he gets ready to sell within the next year. And then number 2, that there is a 6,000 square foot warehouse to the left of me about half a mile up the road. And that is currently a canine boarding facility. Now 1,000 square feet of that is built out for living quarters, and the rest of it is currently a canine living facility. But I'll link more information to those properties down below.
So my name is Logan Wilmington.
With ArcBest Realty.
And this is the $12 million Pine Hill Ranch in Ferndale, Arkansas.